You might be surprised at how long a divorce trial can take and how much it can cost. You might be even more surprised to learn the reasons why. First of all, more trials are scheduled per day than the court can actually handle. They do that because if the court were to schedule only one case for trial and it was settled, that courtroom would sit empty for the rest of the day. So to avoid that catastrophe, each judge schedules up to 3 or 4 cases for trial each day. The court usually chooses which cases go forward based on how long they have been pending. Since that decision isn't made until sometime that morning, all parties have to be fully prepared to begin the trial that day. A second reason is the fact that judges never assign enough days for a case to take place in their court. Assuming that either the first or perhaps the second or maybe even the third time we are called and present ourselves ready for trial, we begin and conduct a trial the first day. Unfortunately, nothing ensures that we'll be able to continue on the following day. Sometimes the court has something different scheduled for the next day, such as motions and contempts or pretrials, or perhaps the second or third day of a divorce trial that had already started days before. This is why it could be a matter of weeks before we get a second day of trial. We must present ourselves on that day fully prepared and ready for trial. We might run into the same logjam again, but our chances improve of getting called that day. It's conceivable that we report ready for trial 3 or 4 times and only get in 1 or 2 days of trial, which can take place weeks apart from each other. Hence, the preparation time put in to be fully prepared is wasted once or twice. I'm sure you can see that this means a lot of time spent getting ready in addition to time spent in the courtroom. Another dynamic is the burning desire of judges to move as many cases as possible, that is to say, to get them finished and off the calendar. The best way for them to do that is to get the parties to settle, so very often on each day, though less after the first day, we report ready, there are pressures applied by the judge to settle. In fact, sometimes the judge will spend virtually the entire first day pressuring the parties to reach an agreement. I hope this has shed some light on how difficult and time-consuming a divorce trial can be, and it may have changed your perspective on how to approach divorce negotiations.